Coming up on H-Town High School Sports, it's down to the wire excitement in the district basketball races. We'll have the final second heroics, plus the slams and jams of another great week of hoops from across the area. In girls basketball, this Hightower Hurricane is standing out above her peers. We'll have a special report on this emerging 15-year-old sophomore. While back among the boys, it's been a sensational season for our Team of the Week from Jordan High. It's a sensational night ahead. H-Town High School Sports starts now.
The excitement, the emotion, the passion, epic highlights, inspirational stories, unrivaled coverage. This is H-Town High School Sports. Here's your host, Todd Freed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to H-Town High School Sports. Hey, I'm still on the IR, but making progress. Let's tip it off with one of the area's best rivalries, and for that matter, two of the area's winningest teams, as the 21-3 Cinco Ranch Cougars played host to the 21-5 Seven Lakes Spartans.
Seven Lakes fired up and ready to go. So were the Cinco Ranch Cougars. Great game. Early on for Cinco Ranch, Joseph Canyenda bombs in the three, and it's good. Spartans now. Dean Spencer. Strong drive, and the foul, and count the bucket. Big night for Dylan Jones-Bynum. For the Cougars, step back three is good. He had 26 points. Spartans off the steal. Dean Spencer takes it, and he gets the slam. He scored 15. Spartans by 7. Early fourth quarter. Sean Mewasigwa splits the defense, scores 55-51, Seven Lakes. Cougars down 1. 1:45 to go. Isaiah Norman hits the three-pointer. Cinco is up by 2, but Seven Lakes now. Jose Martin will take it. His shot ties the game. 1 minute to go. Now 10 seconds remaining. Game still tied. Off the miss, Sean Mewasigwa rebounds and scores. Spartans by 2. 8 seconds to go. Now final seconds. Cougars down 2. Dylan Jones-Bynum will take it. The three for the win won't go. The follow is not there. And Seven Lakes wins a thriller, 68-66. They go to 22-5 on the season. The Ridgepoint Panthers taking on Hightower. Big game, District 21-6A. Hightower in the first half, Chase Garcia from way outside, 16 all after 1. In the second, Garcia on the break. He drives, gets fouled. Hurricanes up 23-19. Big night for Ridgepoint's Dorian Hayes. Here for 3, he nails it. 38-29, Panthers at half. In the third, here's Hayes. He'll take it for Ridgepoint down the baseline, and then the one-handed jumper, and that's good. Back comes Hightower off the steal. Dylan Gainey takes it. He scores, and the game is tied at 43. But the Panthers respond big time. Here's Hayes again for 3 and hits it. Then Jordan Hill for Ridgepoint. Alley-oop, Logan Menifee, and that's a slam, 53-43. More Ridgepoint. Hill finds Jaden Jinks, and that's an easy dunk. More Panthers. Here's Hayes again. This will be little alley-oop to Jinks, and the slam. And Ridgepoint wins 82-67. They're 17-5 and 4-0 in district.
In Class 5A basketball, it's a fierce battle for supremacy in the rugged District 25A race, where Friendswood and Iowa Colony entered the week ranked among the top 20 in the state. Those teams faced off in a big district game Friday night.
Iowa Colony huddled up and ready to go, and so were the Friendswood Mustangs. Early on for the Mustangs, sophomore Chase Richardson pulls up, and hits the three. He had a big night. Here's Richardson again with back-to-back three-pointers, and that is nice. Pioneers now. B.J. Gill, strong drive here. He goes down and count the bucket. Pioneers again. Ronan Passons for three, and he hits it. 28-26, Friendswood at half. In the third quarter, Chase Richardson drives, goes down, gets fouled, and counted, and he's fired up. 35-31 Mustangs. Then Brady Feisinger, the steal, he goes all the way and slams it. Mustangs by 2. Pioneers now. R.J. Green in traffic. To the court he goes. Nice drive and scores. Early fourth quarter. Here's Richardson again. He drills another three-pointer. Then for the Mustangs, it's Luke Hinchcliffe. Down low, powers in, and gets the bucket. More Mustangs now. It's Passons for three, and he banks it in. Friendswood wins 66-59. They're 21-4 on the season and 4-1 in district. Lamar cheerleaders in the house at Del Mar. Texans taking on district frontrunner Bel Air. For Bel Air, early on, Shelton Henderson through the defense and up and in. More Cardinals. Jadarian Williams with a pretty three right there. 22-13 in the second, Bel Air. Then for the Cardinals, Egypt Gibbs steals, gets fouled, and count the bucket. For Lamar, here's Andre Brantley. Pretty drive, and the 2 points, 27-15 Bel Air. Here's Shelton again. How about these nifty moves? That's nice. Then the foul and the bucket. 36-21 Cardinals in the third. Lamar cuts the gap. Brantley, the three-pointer, 39-28. Then from the corner, it's Dalen Williams for three, and that one is good. It's 45-41 after three in the fourth. How about Daniel Taylor, the 360 spin and the bucket? But here's Henderson back the other way with the put away. He had 25 points. Bel Air wins 68-60. They're 15-8 and 4-0 in district.
In Class 4A, the Stafford Spartans have been perfect this year. Literally perfect. The Spartans owned an undefeated 23-0 record heading into their district matchup this week against the Crawford Chargers.
There's the Stafford Spartans looking to go 23-0 on the season. Stafford jumps up early. Skylar Holt, fast break, gets fouled, and count the bucket. Then it's Damian Jung, baseline drive, and the big dunk. 10-0 Spartans. Here's Crawford. They cut the gap. Brian Van nails a jumper. But back comes Stafford. DeMarion Ware will take it behind the back, and then the three-pointer is good. 23-11 after one in the second quarter. Crawford, Alvin Mosley, 2 of his 24 points, but back the other way. Here's Ware. He drills a three-pointer right there. 40-28, Stafford at half. In the third quarter, more Stafford. Damian Jung drives, gets fouled, and counted. Then, from down low, Spartans will force the turnover. It's showtime. Ware sets up Jung for the Jung Jam. 84-56 the final. Spartans are 23-0 on the season. Big crowd on hand for Episcopal versus Houston Christian, SPC. Early on for Houston Christian, Bennett Peters down low, gets fouled, and count the bucket. For the Knights now, this is Brandon Thomas with the long three-pointer, and he hits it. Mustangs come right back. Christian Haskett had a big game, drives, gets fouled, and count the bucket. Mustangs again. Dimitri Lewis on the break to Xavier Gibbons, and he slams it. Then it's Will Arriaga with the rainbow three, and that one is good. 31-19 Mustangs. Now, loose ball on the court. D.A. Rainey picks it up, gets pounded and still scores 36-19. Rainey had 17 points in the third quarter. Knights trying to rally. Christian Houston for three, and that one is good. Nice shot. Then it's Christian again for three more, and it's 44-29 Mustangs. Mustangs right back, off the steal. JoJo McGowan gets leveled and still scores, and the foul. Knights now on the fast break. It's 8-5, fouled and scores. But back come the Mustangs. Will Arriaga will get the block to Bennett Peters, up to Christian Haskett, and then he does the rest to put away. Then some icing on the cake. Peters again to Haskett, and the jam. He had 19, and Houston Christian wins a big one, 70-62.
With a lofty 21-2 record to start the week, the Jordan Warriors were ranked number 8 in the state in Class 6A basketball. Hey, the Warriors ranked mighty high with us as well, as we recognize Jordan as our Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
In just its fourth season as a varsity program, the Jordan Warriors are no strangers to success, advancing to the 6A regional semifinals 2 years ago and the regional quarterfinals last year. This season, the Warriors are taking their game to an even higher level, owning a 22-2 record and a number 8 state ranking, bolstered by the return of 11 players from last year's team.
It's fun, you always don't want to care about wins too much, but the kids love it. They want to get recognized for the hard work they do. So it's good that people are noticing what the kids have done, and I'm glad they get to experience it, especially all of our seniors.
Senior Jude Oliokun is one of the building blocks of Jordan basketball. He's been on varsity since his freshman season, the program's first year of varsity play.
This year's the final year. We all know that, so every day we're just getting better, making sure we get to that final push and just exceed it, finish it.
From the jump, it's just good to see the progression of the culture, how the culture has built it.
Even before coming to school here, most of these guys were playing basketball together since junior high and even their elementary days. It's a special bond for sure.
Honestly, it's a great feeling having to play with my guys. I really grew up with all these guys, and that's what makes us so great as a team.
It's very special. We work hard every day just to know that the hard work that we put in is finally going to pay off.
They all love each other. We have a group of kids that have been together since junior high. I think we only have one kid that wasn't in our feeder school, so they've known each other since elementary.
And there's a lot to love about many aspects of the Warriors game, priding themselves on shutdown defense, while offensively, the dynamic backcourt duo of seniors Jaden Holt and Elijah Black have ignited the Warriors' attack over the last 3 seasons.
Every day I thank the Lord to have both of them on my team. I always tell them I hope they're as blessed to have me as I'm as blessed to have them, and they make my life easier.
And we are here on campus at Jordan High School along with the Warriors. I'm joined by Tarek Patel of Stellar Bank.
Coach, congratulations on an incredible season so far. Your Jordan Warriors are Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
All right. Yeah.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports as we welcome in the guru of the high school hardwood, Jim Hicks of RCS Sports. Last week, Jim, you said you'd be my right-hand man. I need a left-hand man.
I got you covered.
All right. So last week we talked about some of the top teams in Greater Houston. We didn't get to them all because there is one team that has notably emerged, and that's
Clear Springs. The Chargers are charging straight ahead this season. They're coached by Chris Harefield. This team, they beat Dickinson and they beat Deer Park by a combined 76 points last week. They entered the week in an 11-game win streak, Todd, and going into the weekend, and 2 players to watch, Izu Emilifi. You remember you covered him and his brother. He's about 6'6", an unsigned senior. And guess what? Madden Hill. He's a freshman.
Wow.
The best freshman in the state of Texas, hands down. I'm telling you, Clear Springs, a team to see.
Oh, that is amazing. Time now for Hicks Picks. top games to check out next week. Let's start with Tuesday.
Well, Tuesday, nothing better than a twosome on Tuesday. We got 3rd Ward versus 5th Ward. That's Yates versus Wheatley, 6 p.m. at Barnett Fieldhouse. Calvin Murphy III and Jordan Andrus going head-to-head against Quentin Sanders and Peter Darcy. Todd, he's a freshman as well.
That's amazing. How about what else on Tuesday?
Well, we got Westfield and Spring. We got that Spring ISD showdown. That's Jeremiah Cooper and Jordan Francis going against Tadarius Wade and Jaden Tran.
All right, it don't mean anything if you ain't got that Spring. And then on Friday?
And Friday, we got another twosome for you. 7 p.m. on Friday, we have the Shepherd Showdown. Todd, you love this one. You've been going there forever. That's St. Thomas at St. Pius.
All Saints Day.
They split the series last season and when both teams went in on the road. And I'm going to tell you something. We got another Friday night special review. Deep South I-10 East, Beaumont Westbrook at Beaumont United. That's a state-ranked showdown between two teams that are ranked in the top 8.
All right, we got the lowdown on the showdown. Jim Hicks, RCS Sports, great to see you again. Each week here on the show, we're showcasing the best in girls sports in our Love Houston Volleyball Spotlight. Standing out among her peers in more ways than one is Hightower Hurricanes basketball player Ogechi Okeke. More now on this emerging star in our Love Houston Volleyball Player Spotlight.
When you witness her combination of athleticism and power on the basketball court, it's hard to imagine that Hightower Hurricanes sophomore Ogechi Okeke has only been playing organized basketball for a couple of years. The 15-year-old actually grew up in Sweden and only moved to Houston right before her 8th grade year, where Ogechi's made quite a home for herself at Hightower.
I feel like just the way they were playing just like really amazed me and stuff, and I really love being here because I could learn so much. I mean, we call ourselves a sisterhood because I feel like we're just like a family. Even though we've known each other for like less than a year, you still feel like you've been a part of this team for your whole entire life.
At 6'5" tall, Ogechi certainly stands out above the crowd, but that pales in comparison to how it was before her family moved to Texas from Sweden.
It was pretty weird because back in Sweden, honestly, seeing someone with my height is very, very rare. And I feel like when I came here, I could see what my height could like bring my future. And yeah, I started to love my height after that.
Loving that height as well is Hightower girls basketball coach Jasmine Brewer.
What's it like to have a 6'5" enforcer on the girls basketball team?
Many nights I prayed, just, we don't usually, let's say, that have big girls come through Hightower. We're usually really, really guard oriented.
But it's much more than height that sets Ogechi apart. She shoots 51% from the field while averaging 12 points and 8 rebounds a game, making major strides in all facets of her game since her freshman season of only 1 year ago.
It's amazing to watch. I mean, I remember when she first came to Hightower last September, and just seeing the way she's evolved, her confidence. But the thing about her, she's a sponge. She's like that in the classroom as well. She's extremely smart, so you can show her something one time and then she gets it right away.
I feel like now I really worked on my footwork, and I'm also getting my shots right and everything. So I feel like it's evolved a lot. Even my teammates and my coaches have noticed.
She's skilled, very skilled for her size. And then now with her just being 15, you can really start to work her way out as she builds her footwork, as she builds her confidence and her IQ level. And so, I mean, she's special top to bottom.
So special that the 15-year-old sophomore has already received offers from some of the nation's top basketball programs, quickly emerging into a big-time national recruit.
When I first came here, I knew nothing about these colleges at all. Like, I didn't even know that colleges was such a big thing here. But I feel like as soon as I started doing my research and I started all these different opportunities, what these colleges can like really bring your future and stuff, I was really shocked. And especially, I had no clue that they could actually offer you at such a young age. And I was pretty grateful. I was like, wow.
A wow factor for sure. Hightower's Ogechi Okeke, our Love Houston Volleyball Player Spotlight.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. Hey, it may be a whole new year, but one thing hasn't changed. We're still feeling the rhythm with the Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
For the Bel Air Cardinals, Shelton Henderson, how about this move right there? And then drives, gets fouled, and the bucket. Same game, more from the Duke signee. Henderson slams in the win over Lamar. Ridgepoint Panthers, Jordan Hill to Logan Menifee for the put away against Hightower. Same game, Dorian Hayes to Jaden Jinks, and that's another alley-oop slam. For the Stafford Spartans, Damian Jung, baseline drive, and the slam against Crawford. Same game, how about Demarion Ware behind the back, and then launches the three, and it's good. Same game, it's showtime. Here's Ware, gets the loose ball to Jung for the Jung Jam and the Stafford win. They're 23-0. Seven Lakes, Dean Spencer steals against Cinco Ranch and the slam. Same game, final seconds, game tied. Sean Miwasigwa, follow-up, game winner for Seven Lakes. Friendswood, big win over Iowa Colony. Off to steal, Brady Feisinger takes it and jams. Houston Christian against Episcopal on the fast break. Dimitri Lewis to Xavier Gibbons, and he puts it away. Same game. Will Arriaga with the block. Bennett Peters gets it to Christian Haskett, and then Haskett with the big-time slam. Same game. It's Peters again to Haskett, and another put away, and the Mustangs win. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
All right, electrifying as always. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Todd Freed. We'll see you next time on H-Town High School Sports.